So, the reason I'm making this video is because literally a few days ago, I seen a YouTube video titled How to Make 10k a Month. And we are in 2025. Although that video, they did say some good things, it is outdated. There are more ways which you could get to 10k a month faster. So literally this is just me adding to that. I will give you a step-by-step guide on how to make 10k a month the fastest way. Now, getting straight into things, get a job. Literally get a 9 to 5. The importance of a job within your journey is massive. As stupid as it sounds, a job actually is the baby steps to your future. You need to know the initial pain of a 9 to 5. You need to know clocking in, clocking out. Hi boss, how are you? The respect you have to, the shit customers you have to deal with. You need to know the basics of getting paid at the end of the month, literally half an hour work breaks. You need to know that pain, waking up at 8 o'clock every day, just setting an alarm just to go to another person's business, sell their products and get paid at the end of the month. You need to know how difficult it is in that life. If you haven't experienced a proper 9 to 5, do it, because it makes you hate it. It genuinely makes you feel that anger inside of you, and you need that to be successful. You need the anger to escape. A good thing about a 9 to 5 is it develops your social skills. You're talking to a lot of people daily. You're discussing with customers. A 9 to 5 I would advise to go to is a sales job, a high ticket sales, literally a car salesship, a mobile service, anything Apple, any retail job like that, anything like that is fine. But a 9 to 5 is massive. So moving on to the next step is to be a better speaker. Again, this is kind of what I said. Your social skills are the biggest thing in my opinion. It is the one way which separates you from a competitor. The way you might have the same idea, but the way you talk about it is massive. The way you display your knowledge is the biggest thing, because that, again, essentially TikTok has ruined everyone's engagements, times and stuff like that. So I've seen something where the average TikTok is watched for the first 2 seconds. So you've got 2 seconds to catch someone's attention. That is crazy. You need to be able to talk about what you want in such a clear way. And it's not even about selling things and stuff like that. Relationships in business, everything you do, you need to know how to put a smile on people's faces. You need to know how to make a joke. You need to know how to be serious at times. And to do that, your voice is the most important. So what I recommend is just be a good person. You're in the 9 to 5. I know it's shit. I know you don't like it. Literally laugh, make jokes about it. Just say, oh, damn, getting paid end this month. Just literally make people laugh. Don't be that person who's snitching to the managers, a teacher's pet essentially. Just don't be that person. The only difference at the end of the day between a human and a human is their mind and their choices. You want to be a liked character, because that would take you a lot further in life. So essentially, don't be a robot, be yourself. Now, moving on to the next step is lower your expenses. Now, do you really need to go to that concert? No. Literally, I know it sounds cheesy and stuff, but be cheap. You need these struggle times. You need as much money as you can. You can't afford to be spending 30 quid a meal. You can't afford to be going out clubbing, spending £100 a night, because you need to be locked in. You need to be in that zone or that tunnel vision where at the end of the day, you're thinking, shit, I need to get rich. I can't let this go to waste. You could either buy a £20 meal, or you could get a £20 fitness plan, a nutrition plan, a £20 book. It's about choosing what you spend more wisely. So your expenses on your outgoings, your day-to-day outgoings, try and minimize that, because at the end of the day, it is a waste. It is just money gone down the drain, and you don't want that at the start of your journey. Maybe in the end, maybe at the moment you're here, whilst you're here, hey, go ahead, spend £100 a night. Go ahead, spend 10,000 a night. Who cares? You've made it. You're making it. No one can say anything. But at the start, you have to. This is like a big step. Be poor. Literally act a bit poor. I know the people like Kim and Gadzi say, "Oh, spend a £7 coffee in Mayfair rather than, some rubbish place or Starbucks because it's cheaper." Yeah, fair. Things like that essentially is an investment, because you're networking. You'd be taking pictures of the restaurant. So it doesn't go against the thing I said. An investment and a liability is two different things. So the next step is literally question yourself. What do you want in life? Is it 5 million in the bank, a nice, good-looking wife, a big family, the ability to go on holidays, the ability not to work? Literally just understand what you want in life. Your passion in life might be to teach people, to whatever it is. Find your passion, find what you actually like in life, and go for it. So moving to the next thing is, your weekends are your superpower. Now you might be thinking, Jag, what do you mean? Your weekends are it's your best time, it's your time to yourself. Yes, however, it is the time for yourself. Now, if you truly want it, and you've got that fire in your eyes thinking, shit, I need to get rid of whatever I'm doing and get out of the matrix. In a 9 to 5, normally you would get 2 days off, and with the 9 to 5 I could pick what 2 days I had off. So I used to just pick whatever. So what essentially the weekend is them 2 days off you get off. So what you want to do in these times are for you. These times are your prime time, where you put all your energy into, where you're waking up even more early. You're not staying in bed and having a lie-in. You're on the board. You're making your content you need to. You're focusing on your business. You're going to the gym. You're pushing harder, because this is for you. In the 9 to 5, you're working for your company. In the evenings and on the weekends, that is your time, where it is essentially your time to shine. So make use of it. Don't spend that time going out with your friends, or going out on a night out, or just faffing about, because you don't have time. Time is crucial. You're wasting time, essentially. If you really need to want to go on an event, because I ain't saying be boring and just don't do anything with your friends, because essentially you do want to keep your friends for life. If they're truly people you want to spend time with, then do it. Like, you have a life. At the end of the day, your life shouldn't be just involved around this. You should keep a social life as well, because again, be human. So what I would say to this is, book days off at work. Literally abuse your power at work. Be the shittest employee, but just don't get fired. Do sickies, do things like that. An employer might be looking at my video thinking, wow, what a dumbass. But it's for yourself. At the end of the day, you're working for yourself. It's your own life. You want the best out of yourself, and you have to make sacrifices. So weekends and evenings are your superpower. Put the most effort you have in them times. So moving on to the next tip is the gym. Now, I actually have a fitness channel, a fitness page on TikTok. Gym is important. Gym is like This is where you have your time. This is like your therapy. This is where you're in your own thoughts. For me, gym is meditating. I don't really listen to music in the gym. I'm just within my own thoughts. Um, However, when you're on your hustle and your grind, as much as it hurts me to say, but you do need to sacrifice your gym sessions. Limit it to 3 to 4 gym sessions and literally just do. So I do 4 at the moment. I do 1 chest day, back, legs, and then shoulders and arms. They're my 4 days I do, and it works for me. So that is my recommendation. Don't go more like. You don't need to be going gym 7 days a week, 6 days a week. I know Andrew Tate says, oh, you should train every day. However, you've just started your entrepreneurship journey. You're on your road to 10K a month. You can't really be wasting time like that. I know I said it's therapy, however, you need to deal with the pain. You can't really waste, again, time. You see people in the gym saying, oh, you should do this, this, this. But where's their money? Like, that is the most important goal at the end of the day. Yeah, you might have a better body than me. I'm still fit. I'm still in shape. However, I'm richer than you. Like, that's where you need to be. So moving on to the next step is, it's the same thing what I just said. Don't overwork your 9 to 5. So I've seen some people where you finished your shift, however, they say, oh, can you just spend an extra half an hour helping these stocking shelves, whatever. No, like, you finished your shift, you finished your time, you ain't getting paid for it. Why are you gonna do it? You shouldn't love your job. Like, your job is temporary. It's you shouldn't have to lick your manager's ass pretty much. Just do your job, get out, clock in, clock out. Literally, that's it. Don't make friends at work. Don't do anything at work. Just clock in, clock out, get paid. Boom. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm not gonna talk that much on this step because it's so straightforward. Like, don't love your manager. Don't make favors. I know you're trying to make a good impression, but there is no need. At the end of the day, they hired you. Like, just do your part and that's it. Don't do more. So the next step is momentum. Now, this is like not many people understand the importance of this step. Momentum is the biggest thing, in my opinion, to your journey. Small wins are key. Making your bed every morning. For me, that is a big thing. I used to wake up and just throw on my covers and just get out of bed. However, mate, I've learned that these small wins push you to make more wins, and it makes you in a better mental state. It makes you happy. It makes you disciplined at the end of the day, because you've done this multiple times now, and you're showering, you're doing all of these small things, and it builds up to be your best self when you need to show yourself. Literally, momentum is so big, because just say you're making your bed and then one day you don't. That one day would trigger something in your brain, and I guarantee you that day would be a bad day. It would be a day where you're not as on it, you're not as on the ball. When you've got them wins, keep going. Don't stop. Don't look back. Literally just keep going. Use that momentum, because it's rare and it's hard to catch. Essentially, it is flow state. You've probably heard of this. You're in the zone. You're locked in. Keep, like, literally, that's the prime time where you're at. So yeah, moving on to the next step. Save time. I know this is a bit cliche, however, time is important. The importance of time, I've made a video on this. Your travel time from getting to work, from coming back to work, literally whilst you're working, whilst you're driving, do things like cheat the system. Whilst you're at work, create a TikTok for your business. Whilst you're driving home, I don't know, mate, literally just do something. Whilst you're driving home, call that connection you needed to call. Your time is so valuable, and days click like that. We're in 2025. I remember the 2024 New Year, like, Literally, it is crazy. So make use of your time. Every day, every hour should be something productive at the end of the day. Even if it's playing games, you should be streaming. You could be making money from that. So spend your time wisely. Make sure it's a productive thing. The next point, actually, let me just say something. So with your time, within a 9 to 5, you get paid per hour, and truthfully, for a 9 to 5, a basic 9 to 5, you're looking at like £10 to £20 an hour. Now, do you really think your time is worth £10 to £20 an hour? Do you know how depressing that is? No, it's not. You are worth thousands. Think of your potential. Think of you in 10 years, 5 years' time. That's Superman. Think of your inspiration, someone you look up to. It should be yourself. You need to understand the position you are in and the person you could become, because you're not worth £10 an hour. You're not worth £20 an hour. You're worth literally thousands. Grant Cardone, I'll give you an example. He charges £150,000 or dollars to speak. Literally to speak. I ain't kidding you. Literally to speak. Now imagine that's you. The reason he's able to charge them prices is because he spent his time learning and evolving and changing. So now his time and his voice pays that much. So that's what you need to do. You need to put the dog work in. Learn about self-improvement, ability to speak, business, time, everything, until you're ready to teach people. You're ready to be that life mentor. Invest in yourself, essentially. But whilst you're doing this, document your journey. This is moving on to the next step. The importance of a personal brand is crazy. You probably understand, but the best example I could give is Iman Gadzhi. He's been making content since 10 years ago. There's literal videos of him when he's young, 15, 16 years old, making fitness content with, spots on his face, and he's just a kid trying to find himself in this world. And that is inspirational. If you've got that, if you're making content from the times where you're nothing, similar to where I am, I'm nothing at the moment from where I want to be. In just say 3 years, people will see your content and think, wow, that is inspiring. Because of that, they could connect to the old you because they're not in your position at the moment. So they would see your videos and watch that and think, wow, look at where he's come. I wish I could do that, and they'll follow you. Them fans you get, they are your loyal people. They are your ride or die people. And once you've got that, I think all you need is 1,000 true fans, and you are set for life. People who would buy anything you sell, anything you talk about, do anything you do. So that is very important. Documenting is probably the biggest. Even if you're reading a book, literally set up a camera of you reading the book and post it on TikTok. So the next step is, don't give up. There'll be times where you're tested. There'll be times where you're like, shit, like I said this, but this has happened. Oh, I said I was gonna read a book this week, I didn't do it. And that would lower your beliefs and your word, because at the end of the day, your word is the most important thing. But when you go back on your word, in your head, you're thinking, shit, maybe I'm not built for this. But don't push through them barriers. You need to understand, why are you doing this? Go back to why you question yourself. Think about your family. Think about your mom, your dad, your future family. Think about your grandkids. They would ask you, oh, granddad, how did you make this much money? How did you become so successful? You could show them all your videos, your step-by-step journey, literally everything. Imagine their faces. Imagine your wife thinking, wow, look at the man I'm with. He could provide. He is a true provider. He is everything I wanted. He's a true man. You want to be desired. You want to be that person where people look up to you. So don't give up. Understand that it is a struggle. Even I'm struggling. Even Iman Gadzhi's struggling. No one really knows what's the truth behind these cameras. Everything's fake. Like, mental health is important, but just get through it, push through. Only a select few people make it in life, and you, in order to be exceptional, you have to push through the barriers. So remember your mission. Don't give up. Think about your family. Think about yourself, your future self, your kids, and just work. So I've spoke a lot about this video. I think this video is going to be my longest video. It is a journey. However, you can make it in 2 years, you can make it in 6 months, you can make it in 3 months, you can make it in 5 years. It does not matter how long it takes you. As long as you make it, you will be happy. You would be, everyone around you would be happy. You would feel accomplished. So don't dwell on how long it takes. Just think about your results and the future outcome. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Remember that. Push through, keep going, don't give up. Don't be a slave to the matrix. Don't accept yourself and just say, okay, maybe £3 a month's fine. Maybe my work is worth £10 an hour. Don't do that. You're not worth that. You are so much more better. So push through. I'm ending this video now. The main takeaway from this video, I would say, is read 1 book a week. Now, for me, reading, I don't like reading. It's just like back in school days, I didn't like it. Why would I do it now? Reading this is where your discipline builds up. If you can't read a book, a knowledgeable book, within a week, you need to get in that mindset where it's discipline, that discipline takes over, and that's to truly test yourself. So this week, after this video, whether it's a Friday, you're watching it, a Wednesday, time yourself, purchase a book from the time of delivery or the time of you get this book, read it and try finish it in the week. That is my challenge to you. I'm not sure if anyone's watched this video till this time because I literally have no subscribers or anything, but hey, it's a challenge. So just to recap everything, step 1, get a job, a 9 to 5. You're on 1 to 2 grand a month. Literally just get a job. Step 2, become a better speaker, socialize. Learn the game of talking because it's the biggest skill essentially on the planet. Step 3, lower your expenses. Literally just be a brokey, be cheap, accept it, drive a shit car, don't go out that much. Literally just lower your expenses. You need that money to do things. Step 3 or 4, I don't know. Don't chase lust. Don't chase girls. Step 5, visualize where you want to be in 5 years. Visualize literally everything, the type of girl you want, the type of form of incomes you want, the house you want to live in, the car you want to drive. Literally visualize your life so you manifest it, so you have dreams about it, so then you can speak it into reality and then it becomes your reality. The next step. Again, weekends and evenings are your superpower. During this time of your 9 to 5 working a job, the time you're off is your true time to yourself. These times are where you could work on your business, work on your hustle, work on your self-improvement journey, work on your ability to speak. Literally everything, work. That is your true work. That is your inner self. That is for yourself. That is for your future. So put your all into that on your 9 to 5. Next step, gym. Minimize gym to 4 days a week. Again, chest Monday, Tuesday back, Wednesday legs, Thursday shoulders, arms. Done. That's all you need. And then you rest and then repeat. All you need. Again, just don't be a gym freak. But next one, momentum. Once you're in that, literally just tell you it's a big thing to do. Diary, like I did say, document your journey every day. Literally just make a YouTube video. No one's gonna see you. Don't like be so scared or just stop being gay. Literally just make a video and post at the end of every day in the night where you're in bed, you're about to sleep. Just say, today I done this, 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 and this. Post it. Next day, this, 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 and this. Post it. Just so you're in that routine, just so you know you're doing your things. You've got your good habits, you're on your momentum, you're getting them small wins every day. Next one, your time again. You're not worth £10 an hour. Remind yourself that you're worth so much more. Just think about who you are, and you are better than me. You are better than flipping Andrew Tate. You are better than anyone. You have so much potential. Just know that you always have that in your mind. Literally, you are better than everyone. You could conquer everything. You need to be on that fire in your eyes mindset. So that's a big step. Again, documenting your journey, no brainer. Just do it. Don't be scared. Literally, it's for your own benefit and your own future. And don't give up. Again, your family, your mother's still working, your dad's still working, your grandparents could be still working. Do it for your future grandsons, your granddaughter. Do it for your actual sons, your daughters. Like, imagine being that person in your bloodline, saying, the person who's everyone's looking at, like, whoa, how did he get so rich? How did he do this in life? Like, be that person. Do it for your bloodline. Do it for your name, your family name. You should have pride in that. Not sure if you watch Dragon Ball, but Vegeta is a main character there. Think about your pride. Your name is everything. That is the only thing that's passed down to generations, your last name. So put respect on that and work. That was just a little summary of all the steps. This is generally the fastest way to make 10k a month, in my eyes. Like, everyone knows how to make it. You just have to do it. Literally, I know it's so much easier said than done. I know there is so many distractions and shit things out in this world. Everyone's trying to pray for your downfall. But you've got this. You've got this. So I hope we all make it. Like, I truly do. You know, if you're watching my video, I'm like, you don't understand how thankful I am that you're watching this, that you clicked this video. So yeah, I hope you make it. I hope I make it. I see you at the top. If you're down, like, in 3 years' time, put a comment down this video. In 3 years' time, we'll see how we are, and maybe we could fly out to Dubai and drive a fast car together, jump on a private jet. But yeah.